I really anticipated that I would do my hair for this intro, but I didn't, so, hey! So, but I did do this makeup, and we talk about stuff, so if you want to see how I do this makeup and talk about stuff with me and enjoy some morning coffee, then stick right around. Alright. Let's get right into it. So much stuff, wigs, like, so I'm going through like this extreme like declutter. I was telling my best friend, I was like, I need to like declutter my life, cleanse my home, protect my home. And like I just had this feeling I just need to like get rid of just like stuff and just like let it be more airy. And I talked to a psychic yesterday who I've talked to before. She's very reputable, amazing. She said there's an attachment in my home. Somebody I've invited into my home had brought something with them. And I knew this, and I felt this, and I knew the need I needed to cleanse and protect my space. But then having some psychic who knows she's having some psychic, having validation, having somebody tell you like what you're thinking in your mind, that you're not crazy, that like, no, yeah, that is actually God and universe and spirit source trying to tell you that you need to clean your house and cleanse it and protect it. Spiritual awakening is wild, y'all. But so, okay, so speaking of that, I have obviously felt the need to come back to YouTube, and I love makeup still, obviously, and so it'll always will be makeup, but I want to integrate in some of like my healing journey, like recovery after narcissistic abuse, self-love journey, like learning how to love yourself again after you've been gaslit, traumatized for so many years. And then just discovering my divine femininity. Holy shit. I can't even talk about it like if I can't pronounce it, so like I'm gonna sound like a crazy person. If I could speak as eloquently as I do inside my mind, oh my goodness, I'd be like a world leader. Like, but alas, my mouth and brain do not connect the way they're supposed to. So yeah. So anyways, I just put on the Hollywood Flawless filter from Charlotte Tilbury just to give myself a little bit of a youthful glow. I remember like when I was younger, I always liked really full coverage kind of stuff. And then now it's really true. Once you get older, you're like, I don't really want to cover up my whole face and have a mask on. So I like to use a tinted moisturizer. This is the Ease Drops from Fenty Beauty. I'm in the shade number 6, which I believe is just like a neutral-ish color. So, and we'll do it like the fancy makeup artist way. Draw you in with a thumbnail. Okay. So, but I do actually just do like 3 drops like that. Cheek, forehead, and then blend around. This is actually what I do in real life, so, you know, I wouldn't do that. But anyway, so I was wondering if that is something you guys might be interested in, because yes, I love makeup and Dollar Tree and Clean With Me's, like that was always kind of what I did anyways. But then more personal kind of videos, like talking about healing trauma and shadow work and healing my little inner child and how I can help maybe you guys, even if I just help one person, mission accomplished. Like, but I think it might be healthy for me as well to talk about, and I don't really care, I'm an open book, like it is what it is. Life sucks sometimes, and sometimes you go through like some gnarly stuff, and well, you just have to have faith that you're gonna come out on the other side, and you will. And you will. Trust the process. Okay, so that's my face. So you could see like some of my freckles still showing through. Like I'm pretty sure that's like a sunspot. I don't know. I'm aging. So anyways, but like, so you could see my skin underneath of it. It just looks a little more not as rough. So concealer, I really like the CoverGirl True Blend concealer. I am in the shade, I believe, Classic Ivory. And I just like to do that. And sometimes I use my fingers, sometimes I use a beauty blender, and sometimes I'll just go ahead and use the foundation brush I was using. So if you have eyeballs, you can see that's what I'm doing. I'm like, if any of you, does anybody watch YouTube just to listen to somebody? I hope not, especially probably not me. I'm not very like eloquently spoken, obviously. You know, late diagnosed ADHD. Pretty sure my autism, I'm pretty, so I spent my whole life feeling like an outsider and feeling like I have like imposter syndrome because I never quite felt like I fit in something. I don't know. So there is a lot of traits that go hand in hand with either like the ADHD or autism, and they kind of mingle sometimes. And so the neurospiciness in my brain, I am starting to understand and have a little bit more grace. Like I used to really beat myself up. Like if I couldn't do something like other people, like the normal people, like I'm like, how do normal people keep their like house like organized or clean? Like I have, this is my bedroom. This is the master bedroom. And there's doom piles everywhere. And I'm cleaning right now. There's a trash bag as evidence of this because I'm getting rid of stuff. But it's like I have these little doom piles all over my house. And like if I can hide it away and you don't see the doom pile and I can pretend like I'm okay and you have my life together. Yeah. So anyways, I'm allowing myself that grace and realizing I have a disorder and it's okay. And some things are difficult for me and harder for me than for other people. And oh well, so, but I can just give myself some self-love and grace, where before I'd just be like, so like, gosh, you're the worst housekeeper, Elise, like worst mom, like you don't even have like the clothes organized, like piles of clean laundry. So like, oh, laundry is my nemesis. I somehow got a piece of paper in my coffee. So laundry is my nemesis. Yes. I can do the laundry. It's folding and putting away the laundry is like what I can't compute apparently. So I will put the clean clothes on my bed, and then when I go to sleep at night, I'll be like, oh no, that pile of clothes is still there. So then I move it 2 piles in the hampers on the side on the floor, and this is how I live. So I'm wanting to get rid of a lot of clothes just so I don't have to. And like it's hard when I have 3 children who are constantly growing and growing out of things. So there's so much laundry, and then myself, and then me being disorganized and not knowing if something is in a clean pile or a dirty pile. I end up just doing the laundry over and over and over again, and it's a cycle, and then I die. So my goal in life is to simplify what I have so I can manage it a little bit better. And then I'm going to try to implement routines, which sounds great in theory. Like I can write all this stuff out and write a plan and do all this stuff and be like, oh yeah, looks great on paper. Following through on it is the whole situation that I don't, holy moly, I'm like, whole situation, I can't. Yeah, we got some big eyebrows today, so, you know, 2016 called, no, or when was it, when, like, let's see, when was the like, I don't know. I didn't take my meds today. When I'm not at work, I don't tend to make, I try not to take as much Adderall. But sometimes it is really nice when I'm not working and I can take it and I can clean and focus on something in my house. I feel like that's all that Adderall honestly does for me, is that like my brain is like, there's a million things going on in it right now. Like if you could only hear the noise and the chatter and the like, there's so much all the freaking time. And then so I take my Adderall and like my brain's like, like so many conversations, blah 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 going on in my head, and then like 30 minutes later it's all and it's quiet. And I could have like one individual thought. Wild. Yo, it's okay. I'm just talking to the camera. And baby said, well, I mean, she is a baby. She's a dog. She's a baby dog. My mom's dog. So she's just been chilling on the bed this whole time. That's the dog butt you see there. And my bulldog, my Frenchie, I don't know where she is. She's probably guarding the front window, you know, protecting me. She's so cute. Hi, Benny. Okay, so let me finish the rest of my face real quick, and then I'm gonna stop and practice the one eye. You know, make sure it's acceptable to post. And saves time, because otherwise I'll just talk forever. Get to my Benny girl. Hi. She's like, I miss my mommy. I'm like, I know. I'm the next best thing to my mommy, though. All right, rest of my face. You can do it, Elise. You can do it. I'm just going to take an angled kabuki brush and some bronzer. This is Shady Biz from Fenty. I'm just gonna put a little bit of bronzer on to just add some dimension to my face. I need to dye my hair again. I don't know what color I want. If I just want to go like really blonde for a little bit, or if I want pink, purple, raspberry, blue, I don't know, all the colors. I don't know what I want to do. But so just, it's in a transitional stage. Okay, so bronzer is on. Now I'm going to use, I don't know if like Becca is even a brand anymore, but this is the Sweet Pea blush. So it's just like a neutrally blush color. And apparently I'm using the same foundation brush, because I don't know why, but it just felt right. So I'm just gonna tap that in. I need to still clean my brushes. Clean this single one today, so I mean this was like a nice clean brush to start with, so you know, progress. Okay, now that we have that on, I can see that spot in the camera. That's a sunspot, right? Okay, cool. I don't care. I like the sun, so I'm gonna use that Amrezy highlighter. I'm sorry if this isn't out or available at the moment, or if it's hard to get a hold of or something. Just go get a beautiful champagne highlighter and it'll work. But I do really love this. So if you can, you should. I think it comes back every so often, like every couple years or something. I don't know. I'm so out of the makeup scene. I don't know. So I don't know. I need to get back in. I started watching some of like my peeps on YouTube again. I'm like, oh my gosh, getting sucked back in. Oh, amazing. Okay, and then so I'm just putting a little highlighter the corner of my eyes, tip of my nose down the bridge, and just kind of blending it around. Voila. All right, I'll be back with when I'm done. Okay. Okay. There's somebody walking, obviously, or a dog, or a bird. Okay, one eye done. except for mascara, because I completely forgot about that, but to be continued. So I'm doing an oldie but a goodie throwback, modern renaissance. I'm taking the color Beyond Fresco. I don't know that name, but it's going to be a mauve purple, so any kind of a mauve-y purpley color. Okay. Taking it on a big blending brush, and we are doing like very smoky, diffused hello with a little inner corner magic. I don't know. So dot done. Start blending. And it's okay, there's a lot of color, so just start blending. Darken in the inner and the outer corner. Hello, Miss Peony. You can get up. There you go. And then kind of connect the two sides back and forth. See, bringing that color quite far up. You know, we're really diffusing that. I'm really, ooh. Oh, poked myself. Anyways, let my eye recover after that injury I just gave it. So would you guys like coffee, get ready with me chats, healing episodes? I don't know, something like that. Haven't thought of a name, obviously. Oh gosh, that really pissed that eyeball off. The color Antique Bronze, and just adding a little bit to the very outer V, adding a little more depth and color. Same thing to the inner corner. Please don't water eyeball. I promise I will not poke you again. It was painful. Now, so I use these two colors, very basic colors, a mauve and a brownie, reddy brown. Now I'm gonna take a reddy color, couple dips, and then a chocolate color, couple dips, tap. And we'll go the same thing. We're just darkening up those outer and inner portions. Blend, blend, blend. And then a little windshield wiper at the top just to blend it over. But there's still like a line, kind of a lighter area, because I'm gonna put a lighter color in the middle of my eyeball, you know. Is that not the most attractive face ever? Holy moly. Look like one of those like scare cam. What is it called, like when you're watching something and then something scary pops out, like a jump scare? What is that called? Do your guys' kids like, oh my gosh, do you see that? That's me. Do your kids watch like the weird stuff too? Like all these animatronics and jump scares and like mommy long legs and huggy wuggy and like just what the heck is all this crap? Okay. Doing outer corner, and then I'll add the champagne in the middle, and then it blends it all together, and then it just looks fabulous. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm using Primavera, which is just a champagne color, only sparkly champagne color. I keep seeing blurbs. Keep seeing birds flying out behind me, like over that way. So over there is my well, obviously a bunch of crap in my room, but out there is a hammock. It's my little area where I watch the birds and talk to the trees and watch those clouds float by, and it's amazing. taking a small brush with that Primavera, which is that champagne-y color. I'm going to take a little bit of like a setting spray. This one is from e.l.f. It says Beauty Shield, antioxidant, enriched skin protection. It's just moisture to make the eyeshadow a little more poppy, a little more vibrant. You can use spit, like honestly any kind of liquid works. So I'm just kind of patting that on in the middle and then bringing it up to the top and kind of doing like this little inner and over. See? Yeah, nailed it. And then you go in with your finger, because your finger it's handy dandy, it's on you, and it's really nice for blending sometimes. Voila. So now we do that, and we'll add a little bit more down there. With a big blending brush, I'm going to take a light soft brown color. We're going to go right over the tippy tops here, blend out further, diffuse it more. I'm using the color golden ochre, golden ochre, golden ochre, an ogre, what the hell, I don't know. Anyways, this soft brown color, that's what I'm using. I swear, I'm just losing my marbles. And then just go back in if you've lost any of that depth or definition. Boom, bada bing. And then with a small little flat brush, I'm taking Tempera, I could say that word, which is just a light beigey skin tone, and we're just gonna put that right underneath the brow and blend it down. It's just like witchcraft. I'm so good at it. Not really. A little bit of smudge there still. I still need to fix that up because that's not looking cute. All right, so sorry, I thought I pressed record. So a little bit of black liner in the waterline, and then I'm making a wing. I keep getting distracted by the birds. Someone else's too. And on the other side I did kind of a bat wing, so I don't know, I did it on this side too because I did it on this side. Okay, so now I'm going to take some glitter. This is e.l.f. Seafoam. It's like a glitter liner. I don't know if they still make this, probably not, I'm so sorry, but just like any kind of like a pearl iridescence glitter. This one kind of got like a pearly green. I'm just adding a little corner line, corner line, a little glitter, a little something in the inner corners to, I don't know, add something extra, you know, like the little unexpected. Okay, just making sure. And then I take the same glitter liner and I just add a little bit up there, and we just patted it. Voila, like that. I'm using the Ioni, it's called the Talesman. This is what the packaging looks like. This is what the lash looks like. And I usually cut off like a centimeter because I have small eyeballs, so I take this much off the end and remove it on the outer corner. So now you put the how do I just like lose everything that was like literally, oh there it is. No, there it is, I found it. Eyeliner, not eyeliner, eyelash glue. So I put it on the bash line. I put it on the bash line, guys. Do you do it on the bash line? You should. So I put it on the lash line and add a couple extra little globs. And then I go in, add a dot at the outer where I'm going to put it, and in the inner. And we'll get that off the lashes if you actually can get any on. And what that does is I find those tiny little dots get a little bit tacky and just help give me a guideline. And while you're waiting for this to get tacky, those pretty much get close to drying, so then they grab on those little dots. And it just works, you know, I don't know. This is what I do. And then some tweezers. I kind of put a little bit too much on, so I gotta literally let it. Okay, then we just let it dry. And this is the eye look. Ta-da! Lips. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be so Barbie pink. But this is in fact the Barbie Dream House lip duo. This is from ColourPop. I don't know. It was on sale for like $4 or something. So it came with a lip liner and a lipstick. I mean, it's very pretty. It's it is pink. Hey, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, so if you guys would like more, obviously you guys are enjoying the like get ready with me's and makeup stuff, but are you cool with me integrating some real life shit into them? Because I go through real life shit, and you guys do too. Like, we're all humans and we're just all trying to get through this thing called life together. So let me know if you have specific questions or anything you would like for me to talk further on. Nothing's off limits. I don't care. Leave them below and I'll start making a list and checking it twice, and then okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys all. I appreciate you all more than you know. And again, every time I tell you this, that I love you so much, I start to get watery-eyed because emotional damage. Okay. Okay. Trauma. But I love you with all my heart. Heart you guys all. Bye everybody.